What's happening? I'm Iron Man from the music group theLottory, Showtime Records. I am a lifelong Laker and I have been covering the NBA, especially everything going on with Big D. I'm talking about the Dallas Mavericks. They play my Los Angeles Lakers tonight. The game I've been waiting to see. If you enjoy this type of content, make sure you subscribe to the channel, like this video, hit that notification bell so you never miss a brand new one. This is the game we were all waiting for, and it did not disappoint. They lived up to the hype. I was super excited about it after seeing this game that I waited so long for. I had to give my MVP performance of the game to my man, Dwight Howard. Dwight Howard, yes, oh my God, that man, the way he just finessed the referees and got away with holding Seth Curry, oh my God, that takes talent. That takes talent. I mean, you have to be Superman. That got to be that fast. Oh man, I know a lot of Dallas fans. Everybody in Ljubljana, shout outs to y'all. Know y'all are super piping hot mad right now because that call wasn't made. I want everybody to calm down. Believe me, I played a few games of basketball and there are a lot of calls that go missed on both sides, especially when people coming off of screens and setting screens. There's a lot of holding and grabbing. Sometimes they make a call, sometimes they don't. But that doesn't excuse them from missing a blatant call like that at a crucial, pivotal moment in the game. I'm so excited I can't even talk right now. But there is no excuse for that. However, that is not the reason that they lost the game. But before I get into that, man, shout out to Luka. Man, he was awesome. Man, he was awesome. That's why I be covering Big D. That's why I do it. That's why I do it. I know that's why y'all love the Mavericks so much. The boy is special. He's awesome. I mean, he's awesome. And he's just a joy to watch. Whether he's making threes, I mean, it doesn't even matter. He makes shots, miss shots. It's exciting and interesting and intriguing to see. That's why I continue to cover it. I will continue to cover it for the rest of the season, for the rest of his days in the NBA, because that boy is special and he's a joy to watch. He is entertainment in a nutshell. But besides that, that is not the reason why they lost. I told y'all in videos before, I was thinking they should keep Maximilian Kleber at the center position and come in with Justin Jackson. Justin Jackson only played 2 minutes today. What? That doesn't make any sense at all. You need somebody with some height. The Lakers, because they played LeBron at the point, and then you got Green and Bradley. I mean, those are big guys. And then you got JaVale McGee or Dwight Howard and all-world, all-galaxy Anthony Davis. Hey, man, you need some guys with some size, or you need somebody who's going to be able to penetrate, get to the hole, and kick it out to knock down three-point shooters, and they didn't have none of those on the floor today. Porzingis had his hands full with Galaxy, all-world, all-galaxy Anthony Davis, so I'm not mad at him. He had a terrible day. It's supposed to be dynamic duos. It was just Porzingis, he did not fulfill his end of the bargain. He's not ready for the spotlight yet. I don't know. It's all out. Anthony Davis that good? I don't know, but I know that size bothered him. I'm sure it would bother anybody, but he's got to learn to be able to produce in big games like that against other unicorns. I mean, because Anthony Davis, man, he looked good. Oh my God, they continuously went down to him. It's like, nobody can guard me. Even though Dwight Powell, who I said should go to the bench, he should be on the bench because he works well with the guys that come off the bench, because they got a lot of speed guys, they got a lot of other shooters on the team, so coming off the bench, so they don't really need him to spot up and shoot jumpers and catch and shoot. That's the problem. That is the problem. I said have Justin Jackson starting, have Jalen Brunson starting in there. Man, you know LeBron can't play no defense. Jalen Brunson, if you can't drive by LeBron James, man, hey, look, listen. Listen, you need to find a new line of work. That guy is slow. I know there were certain points in the game where it's like, oh, he made a defensive stop and the announcers were pumping it up. No, man, I saw the feet not moving right and people going by him, and it was sucked up and it was glossed over because you had Dwight Howard and Anthony Davis back there, or JaVale McGee erasing a bunch of those mistakes that he made. I'm watching the game, not just listening to the highlights or the announcers. But man, you got to be able to go. You got to be able to attack LeBron. You can't let him play 38, 39 minutes and just ridiculous. And he's getting buckets on the other end, using his size over him. You got to use your speed. But the problem I was saying is like, hey, start Justin Jackson. Don't start Seth Curry. I mean, he can help run the backup point. Because Jalen Brunson is in at the point. That takes stress and the load off of Luka Doncic. I mean, Luka Doncic, man, his shoulders got to be strong because he's carrying the team. He's carrying the team. I mean, he carried the team. The rest of the starting lineup, but man, they were not good. I mean, Dwight Powell was okay. He was good, but to be starting and playing all those minutes, you got to produce more. I mean, look, listen to these 3-point percentages. I know Luka's not been shooting well. He finally had a breakout game today. It was great. Man, Luka Doncic shot like 44% from 3. 44%. He was lighting it up at the step back, the side steps working. Everything was great. But when you're driving in and you're drawing all that attention, you got to be able to kick it out to knock down shooters. And there were none of them on the floor starting with Luka Doncic. I mean, the rest of the starting lineup for the Mavs. And let me tell you, why did they lose? Why did they lose? Bad calls by the referee. Listen to these stats. Luka Doncic shot 44% from 3. The rest of the Mavs, the starting lineup, they shot 28%. And as we all know, 37 to 40 or above 40 is good. You got the green light to shoot. You can win shooting threes like that. They shot 28%, and that's why they lost the ball game. Justin Jackson, he only played 2 minutes. He's a 40% three-point shooter. He only played 2 minutes. Oh, well, there you go. They had Maximilian Kleber. He shot 40% on the night, but he came off the bench, played limited minutes. He played pretty well, for the time that he had a tough task at hand, guard Anthony Davis. But why are these guys not getting more minutes? That's the problem with Rick Carlisle. That's him. He started Dorian Finney-Smith. He shot 20%, 1 for 5. You ain't gonna win. Luka Doncic was so fantastic, and LeBron James it was fool's gold. I mean, like, he got a bunch of points or whatever. Look, listen. If the Lakers had played the way they played against the Clippers, like they did on the opening night, they would have got blowed out because he was not good. He just didn't have anybody to guard LeBron James. And all-world Anthony Davis was down there killing people. Boban Marjanovic, he only played a few minutes. He had like 7 rebounds, had an assist, had like 4 points. He did. Why did they not bring him back? I don't know. This is his first time playing all season. Thanks, Rick Carlisle. I mean, how are you supposed to get in a rhythm, into a flow, and get used to chemistry with your teammates if you don't play? Don't make any sense whatsoever. If you weren't gonna play somebody, you could have saved that money and got Salah Mejri. You could have kept that guy. But that's besides the point. Listen to some more of these stats. Oh my God. The Lakers had 11 steals. I think the Dallas Mavericks had like 5. That's not good. More than double. Okay. And then the Lakers had 7 blocks. The Mavericks only had 1. Remember I was talking about, the trash brother, DeAndre Jordan, barely averaging a block a game. And I was talking about, Kristaps Porzingis, he was averaging like 2 blocks a game for the season. I was like, oh man, that's the way to be a deterrent. He had no blocks. The only person who had a block, that 1 block for the Mavericks, Luka Doncic was doing it all. I kid you not, man. He is phenomenal, okay? But listen to that. 7 blocks to 1. You're not going to win. 11 steals to 5, okay? Then you say, well, what about that defense for the Mavs? Man, the Lakers had 11 turnovers. You're like, that's pretty good. But then the Mavericks had 22. They had 22 2 turnovers, and that's the other reason that they lost this ball game. They're turning the ball over, getting your shot blocked, and if you're not getting it blocked, you're getting it stolen. And then when Luka can't get a bucket, he gets double teamed, he kicks it out. These people are not knocking down shots, got the wrong people starting, some people not playing, and that's the problem that they had. Games like this, for people in the know, that's what gets people traded. You know, like Tim Hardaway Jr., who shot like 36% from the field. My God. And listen. Man, Luka Doncic needs some help. He needs some help over there. But at least he needs some better coaching, better lineups, better rotations, because these boys are not helping him, man. I know he got bloodied in the back of his hip, man. I hope he gets better. I hope he didn't have a concussion. I hope he doesn't have to go into NBA concussion protocol, because that would be terrible. I know a lot of people are like, oh man, Dwight Howard bumped him. He actually collided with his own man. He was trying, because they were all going for the loose ball. When he tried to get it, he raised back because he didn't want to run into his own man. And when he raised back, the momentum from Dwight hit him in the back of the head, and the thing why he's so great, he looked like he had a concussion though. It looked like he didn't know where he was at. But he still came out there, made the drive, and then wow, made that pass to the corner. Dorian Finney-Smith hit his only 3-pointer of the game. I mean, he was still doing it. Even came out in overtime, man. So I'm not mad at Luka at all, man. It's over. Get well soon. The Mavericks need you, and they need some better coaching, but I'm not talking about that right now. Take a look at these highlights.
The matchup everybody was waiting to see. Triple-double alert. This will go down in the history books as the biggest age difference between two guys getting a triple-double in the same game, with Luka Doncic and LeBron James. I don't know why Chris Stapps fell for that pump fake like JaVale McGee was going to do some kind of turnaround jumper like he's Akeem Olajuwon. And those 2 early fouls really hurt Luka Doncic, because he couldn't be aggressive on the defensive end. He just had to let people go for layups, and that was terrible for the Mavs. Seth Curry finally getting one to fall. I didn't think he should be. Oh my God. Oh no. If LeBron's going to be knocking down threes, it's going to be real hard to beat. But Seth Curry, is best coming off the bench, I think, for this Mavs unit. But and another stupid play by JaVale McGee. Why would you foul Porzingis with the for sure dunk? You see how Luka Doncic just let him go? He let Avery Bradley go. Man, those early fouls, man, these referees, they made some questionable calls all throughout the game on both sides. But man, Luka Doncic is back with a sidestep 3. He is not going anywhere. What a fantastic pass to Dorian Finney-Smith. Couldn't get any easier. This guy's got the vision. But the sidestep from LeBron a couple years ago, he had that down pat. That was his game-winning shot. Then he lost it for a couple years. The stat bag. Wet. Luka doing it over all world, all galaxy. Anthony Davis. The drive on KCP, who has been struggling this entire year. Man, Luka Doncic is doing it all. Then we got Dwight Powell. The pass. Maximilian Kleber from the corner. I said Maximilian Kleber should have been starting because he's a better 3-point shooter than Dwight Powell. But look at this. Oh my God. It's like if DeLon Wright's going to knock down shots like that, oh man, he's going to be a problem. But he wasn't knocking them down today. And look at the element, Dwight Powell, he played fantastic D. But that's all world, all galaxy. Anthony Davis, who should have been MVP and Defensive Player of the Year a couple of years ago. But that's in another video that I already put up. Check it out. Oh my God. Tim Hardaway Jr. been struggling all year. He continued to struggle this game as well. He shot like 36% from the field. That's outrageous. And that spin move, come on, Dwight Powell. Come on, man. Don't start with the flopping. I mean, you have to do a little bit better than that, because you're not going to get that call. Not going to get that call. What was that, Jalen Brunson? I'm not sure which one that was, but not going to get that call on the King. Definitely not. Then AC Fresh detonates on Maximilian Kleber. He should be the starting point guard for the Lakers, not LeBron James. He is not a point guard in any shape or form. That was after a bad missed call by the referees. Should have went against the Lakers, and the Mavs should have got the ball back. But look at this pass. Oh my God! To Maximilian Kleber from Luka. Magic! Then he misses the layup. Look at LeBron James. He's like, man, I'm so glad I got AD over here to cover up a bunch of my mistakes. And Danny Green. Danny Green's like the new Ray Allen, making up for a bunch of LeBron's mistakes. Look at this. And then he's just, oh yeah. Look at him holding off. Look at it. He held him off with his off arm. That should have been a call of the way. Dorian Finney-Smith cannot get that call against the King. That's not going to happen. All world, all galaxy. Dwight Powell, man. Hey, man. Hey, kudos to you, man. You did the best that you could, but, man, what else are you supposed to do? What another sensational pass by Luka Doncic. All the people got to do. Look at these moves. Step back. I mean, it's handy bags. Buckets. Those are buckets. That's AD right there. But look at this. Oh, the hesitation. Oh, the pass to Dorian Finney-Smith, who knocked it down for the corner. Oh, my God. Avery Bradley cannot make the clutch shot. Gets the rebound. Might have been a call. It could have been charged right there, but they didn't call it, so they got away with one. But why did Maximilian Kleber come over for that? Oh, my God. If he gets the dunk, who cares? But Dwight Howard, that guy, he held Seth Curry. He held him so he couldn't get over there to the corner. That was a terrible missed call, and then they just fell apart. I mean, Luka was doing, oh man, another sensational pass, and Maximilian Kleber can't hold on to it. Then they fall asleep. That's what happens to a young team that doesn't have the veteran presence that they need to close out ball games. And then they just take advantage. And another horrible call. Look at Luka. He says that's on the floor. There's a foul on the floor. It was clearly a foul on the floor. Oh, man, but Luka comes back the other way. He does that show sidestep and buckets. Man, he's knocking down jumpers. He's doing everything. He's carrying the entire team. But it's just too much. He can't battle the entire Lakers team by himself. Man, the rest of the Mavericks starting lineup shooting 28%. Can't win. And now he's got that sidestep working. Oh, look at this. And this right here clinches it for the Lakers.
I don't know about you, but man, Luka's got a lot of heart. I mean, he came out there, he looked dazed and confused, but still made that steps 3, made the pass, Maximilian Kleber in the overtime. Look, man, listen, hey, I can't ask for anything more, especially if you're Luka Doncic or a Dallas Mavericks fan, because that was fantastic. I mean, they got some great things for the future. Porzingis, they need to figure out a way to get him successful during games like this against other unicorns out there, and Luka Doncic is going to pull y'all through. Now, to pull me through, I mean, just make sure you subscribe to the channel, smash that like button, let me know where you're watching the video from in the comment section, and make sure you hit that notification bell so you never miss a brand new video. I'm Iron Man from the music group The Lottery, Showtime Records.